Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Albert and Billy Show here on WUAT Radio, Facebook Live, and I think we're on Facebook Live there. Are we still on Facebook
Yes,
Live?
we are.
Okay.
Hey, can we unplug that orange cord? Boy, I hate to do that, but see, that fan is making so much noise, it's pegging out the thing.
I do not. Ooh.
The orange cord. Can I do
what's the temperature in here? I don't know if I can stand it, to be honest with you.
Well, I just turned it on for a little bit because it was like 1,000,000 degrees.
Oh, yeah, I know.
See, that shows up on
That's
the...
a lot.
Sorry, everybody.
Okay,
okay, now they got it.
A lot of difference in the sound.
Facebook Live working?
Yes, it is.
All right. Hello, Facebook Live audience. And see, it does that right there, though. They keep saying something on there. But hello. And hello, Channel 18, Valley TV.
Yeah,
viewers.
Channel 18.
Well, we're Albert and Billy, and this is our show. So, hello, Papa.
I'm the Albert.
I'm Billy, and we're going to get straight to the trivia. I will tell the radio listeners one quick announcement. Les Community Center's having a big country breakfast tomorrow, so you'll check it out, 6:30 to 10 a.m. And also, if you want to take canned goods by, let's see, Ember's Ice Cream Shop anytime in November, please do so. We'll talk more about it in upcoming episodes, but it's for the 5th annual Santa's Sack, which is for charity. Let's make sure every child in Bledsoe County has a toy for Christmas. So please bring by any local food banks, canned goods that go to the local food banks, toys collected. If you have canned goods you want to give to Cliff at the ice cream shop or toys, be sure to do so. It's for a really good cause.
Now the toys have to be new and wrapped.
Oh yes, that is
Not used.
Not used. That's true. That's true. All right, Papa. Well, let's get to trivia.
You like that, don't
Oh, love it! I tell you, love it.
you? When you asked me to come up here and just sit with you, I had to come up with some kind of a format, and this is the first thing that came to my mind. Don't ask me where it came from. I don't know. But give me the name for coffee, slang term, or it's an island. 4 letters. A slang term for coffee,
or it's an island,
or it is an island, and there are 4 letters in the word.
Oh gosh.
You know any slang terms for coffee other than Joe?
Let's
They
see.
call it
I have a cup of Joe. I've heard that.
I think the GIs did that.
I need my lifeline on this one. What's the slang term for coffee? It's also an island, apparently. Is it a Caribbean island?
Starts with J. Starts with the J.
Is it
Java.
Java.
Oh.
Coffee is called Java,
Okay.
and there's an island called Java.
I didn't know there was an island called Java. I'd have never thought of that.
But you never have been there on vacation, have you?
No, I made it to Java yet.
You probably won't go. Okay, second word. A mysterious sighting in the sky.
UFO.
UFO. Mysterious. And I'd say there are things that our government has seen that they have not told us about.
You know it.
Probably some of the creatures on those UFOs.
You dang right. That's not a guess. I tell you, there's too many sightings.
Third question. Chimney. You would know what a chimney is.
Yes, I do.
A chimney dust. What's it called?
Well, I do know what a chimney is, but now
The dust inside. It's black.
Ash.
But Santa doesn't get it on his suit.
Ash.
No. It's 4 letters. It's black.
Hit the button.
Yeah, lifeline. I need you. What is it? Oh, you don't know?
Oh, I do. I just
4 letters? What's it start with?
Soot.
That's soot.
Ah, shoot. I
knew it. And
You ought to know that.
What?
The button throw.
If you're out, and listen, they've been having Gala apples on sale up at Pig to Wiggly for weeks and weeks and weeks at 49 cents a pound. I went today to buy me some more, and they've gone up to $1.99. But what happens when your apple goes bad?
It rots.
It's rotten. It's rotten. And some of my apples I keep in the refrigerator so long that when I peel them and cut them, they're rotten inside at the core.
Oh yeah.
Keep them too long.
Yeah. I've been
Okay,
into a few.
the movie award, this a little bitty statue.
Oscar.
Oscar.
That's the award for movie
Oscar.
stars. Yeah.
You don't know many people named Oscar though anymore.
I actually don't know anybody named Oscar.
Well,
I mean, I've heard the name, but
in my lifetime, I knew 2 men in this town that were called Oscar. Their names were
Okay.
Oscar. Okay. When do you get free football or free baseball?
does any of our Facebook Live listeners? I might need their help.
Free football. You get it sometimes at some games, and then you get free baseball sometimes at some games.
So
When
what-
is it free?
When is it free? After the game, maybe?
After the regular game is over and the score is tied, what do you play?
Overtime.
That's free. You've only paid for 4 quarters.
Oh, shoot. Wow.
That's albertology.
Well, I
But-
reckon so.
But the same thing is true in baseball. After 9 innings, when you go to a ball game, you pay for 9 innings.
It's called extra innings
But
in
if you
baseball.
go 18 innings, you got 2 games for the price of 1.
I know, and sometimes it happens.
There have been 18 inning games, I think. Okay.
I'm pretty sure there have been. Yeah.
What is the name of the laughing animal?
Hyena.
Hyena.
They might laugh, but they're not friendly.
Do you know who named all the animals?
Oh wow, you would say that. No.
Who named every animal that God created?
Of course I don't know. Adam, maybe.
Adam.
Okay.
No, maybe. There was another man there.
Well, it was a guess, but I thought that was my logics to it, I guess.
All right. Mr. DiMaggio.
Joe. Or Joel.
Joe. But you would not have, you never did get to see Joe DiMaggio play ball.
Well, no, because that was like,
That's a long time ago.
yeah.
Did you know he married Marilyn Monroe?
Ooh, no.
Did you not know that?
I did not know that.
He married Marilyn Monroe. He had a brother
She
named.
was a babe.
She was kind of well known.
Yeah.
She was
She
well
sure
known for
was.
standing over that vent that time.
Oh, yeah.
Joe DiMaggio had a brother named Dom,
Dom.
but I didn't think you would get him.
Well,
Okay,
no, I barely got that one.
Blank Savalas, and he played Kojak. What was his first name?
Tony.
No.
Jack. John.
Starts with a T.
Oh, it's not Tony? It's not Tony?
Telly. Telly Savalas.
Oh, man, that's
He
a
played
tough one.
Kojak. Always had a sucker in his mouth.
See, I mean, I've heard of that, but I don't
You
think
never
I've
did get
ever
to see
watched
Telly
it.
Savalas
No.
play in Kojak. Kojak. It was
I know it was a very popular show and all that. but
That's
I
like
never watched
Dragnet.
it.
Dragnet was too,
Yeah.
but that was 100 years ago.
I've heard of that one too, but I don't think I've ever.
Those are not
watched it.
reruns, are they?
I'm pretty sure
They are
Oh, they are.
on BTV.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a plug for me, TV.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Last question. Buckeye State,
Ohio.
Ohio.
I don't know that because of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I went to back when I used to work at the funeral home. We had a funeral one day in a cemetery down in Sequatchie County, down the East Valley Road, as far as you could go, and we were past Bledsoe County into Sequatchie County, and there was a buckeye tree at that cemetery next in the church parking lot, and I got me some buckeyes.
Well, I was wondering what a Buckeye even was, to be honest with you.
A
I didn't
buckeye is
know.
about the size of a walnut.
Okay. Apparently Ohio has a lot of them, apparently. Or
It looks like a
call that.
chestnut. Also, you could,
Oh,
there's
well,
a big
they look-
difference. So in the one will kill you and one won't.
Well, now
gosh.
the squirrel will know what part of that buckeye that you can eat and what part you can't. Now, how
That's
is that
amazing.
possible that a squirrel would know what part to eat and what part
People
not
don't.
to eat?
I know, it's amazing.
And you
isn't
can
it?
take an acorn that has that little button on top where you pop that little part off that hangs on through, and you can cut both sides of that out and then trim out the inside and give that to your little girlfriend, and you're married.
Oh, okay,
You have a
okay.
ring. You married her.
Oh,
I married a bunch of girls. Once upon a time. Can't marry one now. Sports of all sorts.
oh, that was it for truth. Thank God. Man, you
Well,
made them hard this week. Whew.
They may be easier next week. I don't know.
I sure hope so. I sure hope so, folks.
Okay. Local football last Friday.
Oh man,
Who did we play?
Polk County.
Polk County. Boy, we were ready for them, weren't we?
Yeah, destroyed them. Destroyed them. And now we're the district champs or region champs.
That was what we were looking for and hoping for and praying for. If you were a member of the team, you were praying for that 8-0 record.
We got it.
We never had gone 8-0 to begin with.
That's true.
Never?
Never started out 8-0.
No.
We wound up with years when we won 10 ball games, but not 8-0 to begin with.
That's true.
Nor did we ever win a Region 3-2A crown.
No.
And we did that last Friday.
That's big. That's big. Yeah.
And they presented their very fine coach after we interviewed him. I have good vibes about him.
Yeah.
And they presented him with a team effort to win that game. They started out sluggish, I'll admit.
They did a little bit, but
the paper said he was kind of pleased.
Yeah.
Pleased.
Yeah.
I missed that. I did bring a excuse note though.
Yeah.
I hated missing that. That was good.
He did. Yeah, he did really well. And,
he's got a good image he projects. And he told us this is where he wants to be. I assumed this was to be his next step on his ladder of success and getting to where he wanted to be.
He could go anywhere, but I was glad to hear him say that.
But he said to God and everybody here that was listening,
he did.
This is where I want to be.
Wow.
So
if they go undefeated, we did talk to him after the show. We'll be doing an episode down there. At the high school with him, so I think they will go undefeated. I think we'll be doing that episode. Have a great chance.
Well, tonight we play Cumberland County, and where our record is 8-0, their record is 0-8.
Yeah, they're terrible. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say they've had a terrible year anyway. A terrible year.
You should be favored to win.
Yes.
Robeck got 188 yards out of 19 touches. That's almost 10 yards per whack.
I know. We're going to miss him next year. He's a senior.
You better believe it. But there's some of the younger ones getting to carry the ball now.
We got a lot of underclassmen.
Robeck got 3 TDs. Keith completed 9 out of 13 passes.
Yeah, he's a junior.
And, then we had a TD that was Hunter Clark. I've not read about him at all.
Right, yeah.
So
he's made some plays this season, but those are some of the younger ones.
It's sounding good. Now Tennessee
The future is bright. The future is bright, yeah.
Not so for Tennessee.
No, man.
We played Kentucky last week. No, we lost to Kentucky. We didn't play.
I was announcing.
Kentucky played.
I announced little blue football games all day that day, so I didn't get to watch it, and I'm glad.
Miss a thing.
I was actually glad.
You didn't miss a thing.
Terrible.
What bothered me is we gave Kentucky the ball game.
Yeah, turnovers.
Garantano turned over 2 interceptions that were returned for TDs. And then Strout came in and he threw 1 pass and it was intercepted and it led to a 3-pointer. That's 17 points, wham, wham, wham.
He had to feel so bad.
Well, here's my chance to play. Thanks, Coach. And I throw 1 pass and it's interception.
I mean, I felt bad for him when I heard about that.
But Bama's coming up next. Thank God. No.
No. Oh man.
I really think that. I read this.
When they play with nothing to lose, though.
That some coach said that Alabama had. Well, it was Pruitt. Said this is the best Alabama team he's ever seen.
Are you kidding me?
Pruitt said that in the paper.
I disagree with that. And I've watched them. Their defense is not that great.
They're giving up points.
Yeah, they've got a really good offense, but now their defense is not that great. No.
What is scary? Tennessee has played 6 quarters. That's a game and a half, and scored 7 points.
I know we have our offenses.
But now
disappeared. It has disappeared.
In that game and a half, 6 quarters, we have allowed 61 points.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is. That don't bode well going into a Alabama game.
Then I read in the paper where Mr. Pruitt, being the head coach, said to one of his coaches during the week, "Hit the road, Jack. I don't need you anymore."
He did. Fired the offense coordinator.
He fired him, and he's the one that called the plays.
Like I told you, I'm sure Philip Fulmer was probably the one behind that. Can't say I blame him on that either, because the offense has disappeared.
Well,
it's just gone.
And he had a contract, so Tennessee has to absorb that
800,000, yeah.
And here you got to go probably the rest of the year. You can't hire an offensive coordinator from another team.
Not mid-season. I don't think
I
that'll
don't think
happen.
you would. But anyway,
he probably had to do that. I mean, I knew something was going to happen after that game. I knew something would.
well, Kentucky
They played too bad.
has a better team than their record shows. Our Tennessee has a worse team than their record shows. We're 2-2.
I'm sorry.
I have a feeling at the end of the year we won't be 5-5.
I was hoping we could go 500 this year, even though it is a brutal schedule. But I hope I'm proven wrong. But I don't think that'll happen. But I hope I'm wrong.
22,519 showed up to watch the game.
Boy, I feel bad for them.
Wasn't much of a game.
I would have left.
Well, we were ranked number 18 as that
We will
game
not be ranked anymore. Yeah.
But our number 18 ranking went south.
We probably will be in the top 25.
I think we got down in the 40s.
Yeah, well, and that's what they deserve.
Somewhere in the 40s.
After that game, we don't deserve to be ranked. We got a lot to prove, Papa.
Well, I don't. Surely to goodness we will beat Vanderbilt.
Oh God, I hope so. That's one of the winnable games on the schedule. There's not many.
We won against Missouri. We won against
South Carolina. Yeah.
And I think we could have lost either one of those games.
We could have easily. Yeah.
But anyway, my contention has been that we do not have, and we will not have a SEC caliber quarterback as long as we're fooling with Garantano.
I agree.
Bailey came in the fourth quarter.
He's a freshman, folks.
He's just a freshman. But
but he did good.
If I had Pruitt's telephone number, I'd call him and I'd say, "This is Albert.
I
want you to listen to me.
Absolutely.
Let that boy play because of what you've put in. He's better than what you've got."
He is, and Garantano is when we graduate.
He's a fifth-year
Senior. He's going to be leaving anyway, and he's terrible. I'm sorry. He can be good at times, but there's no excuse to be that inconsistent at this level.
Those 6 games that we won last year in a row, and the 2 this year, he was the quarterback.
Yeah.
But Billy, those 6 teams were not the beginning of the year. Those were the tail end of the schedule.
Oh yeah.
Which we should win again this year.
That's true. It was most of it happened in November,
but
some October.
We'll wait and see.
But he's just too streaky. Give the freshman experience, and he'll be that much better next year.
That's what I'm saying.
I totally agree with that, Papa.
All right, that's it with football. Now, World Series. I should have worn my Dodgers jacket, my Dodgers shirt.
His Dodgers come back, Darryl, and won against the Braves.
We won one. Well, we beat the Braves.
We were down 3-1.
We were down 3-1. That means you had to win 3 in a row.
And they done it.
Against Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
They did it. That's my Dodgers. But now we're playing Tampa Bay Rays. And right now it's 500 ball. We won 1, they won 1.
I can't. I'm still shocked that they're even in the World Series. I really am.
Well, we should be. They should roll over and play dead. They should realize how good we are.
They should. I don't know how. I didn't think they'd beat the Houston Astros.
Now I'm gonna wrap up sports with this. Sports Illustrated came out this week, with this statement: Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Texas A&M. Each
Mm-hmm.
were fined $100,000 for not complying with the mask.
Oh, I didn't, like the fans or something.
The coaching
Coach.
staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it was Sports Illustrated reported it, and I got no reason to. But 3 out of 14 teams, that's not bad.
No.
But
No.
but we were one of those.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
And I think Pruitt wore a
Was it?
different mask this past week.
Did he? Yeah,
Yeah.
It must have been a jinx or something.
Well, I think the mask that he had on, he couldn't take it off.
They should be embarrassed by that game.
Oh, I'm
Honestly,
sure they were.
I mean, has Kentucky ever won in Knoxville?
I'll
Not
tell you,
my
let me tell you.
lifetime.
Let me tell you. In 1935, the year I was
Wow.
born,
That was the last.
the year I
time.
was born, that was the last time Kentucky won in K-Town.
Wow.
84 years.
That's what was so bad about it. Is that's a team we usually beat
Well,
pretty easily.
I think they've only won 2 games in Knoxville.
Renee's tickled death about the Bulldogs.
Yeah, but they
She-
lost to Alabama. I was hoping
She
they'd
was
beat
off.
Alabama.
Yeah.
I thought they might.
I thought they would.
Well, let me tell you, if anybody has a chance, it would have been
Yeah,
them.
it's Georgia.
I don't see anybody beat.
But now Ole Miss played Alabama, but they always play Alabama really well. And LSU, even though they're not the LSU from last year, they're always a thorn in Alabama's side. So
Georgia will have another chance at Alabama. Wait and see.
yeah, the SEC championship.
The championship game will be between those 2 teams.
I'll tell her that.
I hope Georgia beats them.
Well, you know what? It depends on Kirby Smart versus Nick Saban.
Yeah,
Those 2 minds, what they work out between now and then as to their game plan.
yeah, yep.
Kirby Smart is smart enough to figure out what he did wrong, and he'll try to correct that
Well,
and do what's right. But if Nick Saban has got the mind of the coach he seems to be with the
Yeah.
$11 million a year contract, he will be 1 step ahead of Smart, and he'll outsmart Smart.
He said smart a lot right there.
I don't know how that came out.
Well, they did play good. Georgia did play a good first half, but it was a.
She's alumni, so
Yeah.
And football bores me. I'd rather watch paint dry.
Wow, I cannot believe you just said that.
I'm sorry. I just
Wow.
Did you hear that? I'd rather watch paint dry.
That is sad. That is sad.
She goes crazy. She's a fan. I mean,
Well, good.
the socks,
Yeah.
But that's got to be original. I never heard that before.
I'll take it.
I'd rather watch paint dry. You watch it, it takes you 4 hours.
But I do watch games. I do, like she makes me.
Okay.
That's it with sports. I have no more sports.
Okay, well, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back with some good, wise Albertology.
I don't know about the wise part.
That's coming up right here on the Albert and Billy Show.
Stay tuned, folks.
Ben Buckner here, General Manager of Victory Pre-Owned of Dunlap. I'm here to let everyone know that Victory offers a full-service garage open to the public. Our mechanics are ASE certified and locally known and have over 20 years of experience. From our $29.95 oil change to complete car care, no job is too big or too small. Come in and check us out, 15480 Rankin Avenue, right in the middle of Dunlap, Tennessee.
Have you ever gotten a phone call from a number that looks suspiciously like your own? It has your area code, the first 3 digits are the same as your own number, so you answer it.
Hi, this is Jessica. You've just won a free vacation to the Bahamas.
Don't worry, you're not the only one getting these calls. Tens of thousands of Americans report that they receive these every day from similar numbers. So what are they? They're a specific type of robocall. Typical robocalls are pre-recorded messages, usually for political campaigns, public announcements, and yes, telemarketing. Your run-of-the-mill robocall will be from a randomized number, but now, telemarketers are using a technique called neighbor spoofing. That's what makes the number look similar to yours. The idea is that, well, if the first few numbers look like your own phone number, you'll answer. You may think it's from a relative, an old friend from your hometown, your kid's school, or a neighbor. And robocalling is a lucrative business. Some pretend they're the IRS. Some pretend it's a down payment for a vacation giveaway. In fact, a robocall center uncovered in India in 2016 was found to be generating around $150,000 every day from American consumers. It's estimated that people received around 2.5 billion robocalls per month in 2016. So, are these robocalls illegal? Well, robocalls made by computerized autodialers, they're illegal. They call randomly inputted phone numbers at high speeds. But not all robocalls are illegal. Back in 1991, when telemarketing calls were becoming more prevalent, the Federal Communications Commission created the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. It's been amended many times with the evolving technology of phones, and currently it differentiates legal robocalls from illegal ones. Here's a list of rules that businesses that want to make robocalls need to follow. But the act still hasn't prevented illegal robocalls from happening. In an August 2017 press release, the Federal Trade Commission said that robocalls are its #1 complaint, with more than 1.9 million complaints made within the first 5 months of 2017. The FTC is sending all complaints and attached phone numbers to cell phone carriers and app developers to create better countermeasures. But what are some things you can do to stop robocalls? To start, keep your number to yourself. Don't offer your number if signups or registrations for business services don't require you to. Second, sign up for the National Do Not Call Registry. This registry, set up by the FTC in 2003, won't block all robocalls, but it will block a majority of them. And registration is free. Finally, if you end up getting a robocall, let it go to voicemail. The TCPA states legal robocalls must provide a toll-free callback number to opt out, which you can call immediately after. If the call doesn't leave a voicemail, it may be an illegal robocall, so file a complaint with the FTC on their website. And if you're still getting harassed by what looks like your own number, there are several apps that you can use to block calls, such as NoMo Robo or Calls Blacklist.
Dana Thompson and her family just finished construction on their second new home with River Valley Ag Credit. Side by side, we ensured they got a quality, lasting home. You see, Dana and Brady have 2 daughters who rely on them.
And we rely on River Valley Ag Credit.
Rely on River Valley Ag Credit, serving Western Kentucky and Tennessee farmers for decades.
Lending support for generations, River Valley Ag Credits.
I'll take care of less today, Dylan. Oh, no, I lost my debit card.
Hey, use that new Mountain Valley Bank app we got. You know, Card Valet. You can freeze your card so nobody can use it till you find it.
That's a good idea, Dylan. Where was the last place I used my debit card?
I don't know. Hurry up. I can't stay until I hear error. I feel like I'm doing the mannequin challenge. I'm gonna end up with lockjaw. Thank God.
The app freezes my debit card, Dylan, not you.
Oh.
Hello, thank you for tuning in. My name is Katie Burns and I'm excited to talk with you today about how to live well.
Okay, welcome to the Albert and Billy Show on WUAT and Channel 18 Valley TV and YouTube.
My name is Brianna Scott and I'm the Family and Consumer Science Extension Agent for UT Extension in Bledsoe County.
Hello,
I'm Allie Persley here with Channel 18 Valley TV, and today we're here at the Sequatchie County Veterans Memorial Park to discuss with you about the history of Veterans Day. It is also the United States annually observes Veterans Day on November the 11th.
And we're back. Welcome back, WUAT radio listeners and our Channel 18 Valley TV viewers and our Facebook Live viewers. Hi, Tina Brewer. Thank you for the messages, the kind messages that you sent me, and thanks for watching all the way. I can't remember what state she's in. I'm sorry, Tina, but I want to. It'd be a guess. I'm just not even gonna say. But she can let me know.
Be one out of 50.
Yeah, it's definitely that. I want to say Iowa, or Missouri, but
Corn State.
I could be wrong on that. Thanks to our sponsor, Citizens Tri-County Bank. Okay, Bilberry Insurance, Scotty's, Farm Bureau Insurance, Pikeville Family Dentistry, Mags Auto, Balloon, Nickerel Antiques, new business right here with us at WUAT. Emma Boynton, Lisa Wheeler, Michael Walker, thanks to all you guys.
Getting Place.
Oh, and the Getting Place, which how I forget that. I got the shirt on.
You better think of that one.
Tell them about the Getting Place, like what I told you about.
Oh crap, what'd you tell me?
If you go into the store...
you can buy a shirt or something?
No, you can go in the store and you ask them what the Getting Place means.
Okay.
It's the old Thurman's Grocery.
And that's when they'll give you a shirt.
And they'll give you a shirt.
That's on Wheeler Mountain.
That's on Dayton Mountain.
Dayton Mountain.
Dayton Mountain? Yeah. You took Grady Thurman.
Harmony Luminary area, yes.
Man, I've been to the store.
Is that the store just before you start off?
It looks like a house.
Close to it.
Or used to.
It's maybe a couple of miles before
Not
you
very
go
far
up.
from the fire department.
Yeah,
right next to the fire department.
Right, there you go.
It was
you know what? You could go into that store and need a can of Harmony, and they would have it.
Oh yeah,
or a 2-inch PVC 90. I mean, that's the craziest thing. They've got everything in that little
They
bitty
used to have
store.
good sandwiches too. That's what we would go get sometimes out there.
All right.
So thanks to all of our sponsors, and well, Papa, it's Albertology time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have got. I went back through my archives.
Your archives, okay.
And I have an archive.
Oh, trust me, I know.
It's just a big old empty cardboard box. But I found some words of wisdom from Lala.
Oh, hello, Lala.
By the way, Ruby called me.
Hello, Ruby.
The day of the funeral when I did Eddie's funeral.
Oh, did she?
And she knows Eddie's brother, Ray Evans, and she called to find out about Ray.
Oh, okay.
And she asked about you.
Hello, Ruby. I hope you're doing well in Dunlap. I know you are.
She's one of the sweetest women that I've ever met.
She is.
If she wasn't so dadgum young, I'd want to marry her.
I know it.
She's 95.
She's 95 going on 55. I mean,
she does not sound like she's 95.
No, not at all.
But she's a very sweet lady, but she's concerned about people in Pikeville. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
All right, but Lala sent these to me, and this is what she said.
Okay.
Judge people from where they stand, not from where you stand.
I like that.
Be fair.
We're lacking in that department a lot.
Many people wish to move mountains, but only a few practice with small hills. They only want to tackle that big old tall mountain.
Yeah, that is true. Well, there's things I never think about.
These are sweet. Problems are only opportunities with thorns on them.
Oh, okay.
That'd make a good country song.
I know.
She might have got these from some country song. I don't know. It's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. This saying that she wrote down was by Lena Horne. Lena Horne was a black singer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good. She was good. I seem like I remember her from 50 years ago.
Probably was 50 years ago.
Remember, there are no mistakes, only lessons.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. And so
I'll remember that in radio from now on, okay? When I make mistakes.
That's so, so true, really.
Most people, no, I won't say most people, a lot of people learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
But there's another saying that says history repeats itself.
That's true too.
And that's not wise, because sometimes history's not kind.
No.
All right, she goes on and she says, life's toughest storms prove the strength of our anchors.
Ooh, wow.
And as you go through life, I don't care how old you are now or how old you will become, you're going to have a storm every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have a storm.
They're bad to come at the same time, seems like, too. That saying, when it rains, it pours.
There's another one.
Yeah.
And Morton Salt says, when it rains, it pours.
You dang right.
Morton Salt could keep on pouring.
Yeah.
Accept, listen, this is beautiful. Accept what is. Let go of what was. Have faith in what will be.
Oh, that's true.
That's
true.
present, past, and future tense. Way to go, La.
We all need to learn to live in the moment, don't we?
In the moment. That sounds wise. You write that down.
It is. If I now don't always do it, I'm trying to, because I think we'd all be happier if we did do that.
Yes.
Not worry about the past, not worry about the future, but just live in the moment. So I'm trying.
Now's all your promise.
That's true. That's true.
Now's all your promise.
That's scripture too, by the way.
Sounds scriptural.
It is.
Do you know there's 31,303 verses in that Bible? Do you know them all?
Good Lord.
A man can fall many times, but he isn't a failure unless he blames someone else.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, that happened to me a little bit ago, didn't it? About the check.
The fact
it was my fault.
That's what I was
it was
thinking.
my fault.
That's what I'm thinking.
Now this one is very wise beyond her years. I don't know how old you are, Lala. The factory that produces the most important product is the home.
Ooh, I like that one too. Very
The
true.
home.
Yes.
There's where you get your future politicians, your future presidents, your
Teachers.
future doctors, your future meat cutters, whatever.
Like you are.
Do you remember I told Daryl about me being a meat cutter, and I've got a meat block in the kitchen.
I know, yeah.
It gets in my way sometimes.
Mine too. I think I've run into a time.
But Cindy said, Carolyn's niece Cindy says that when I die, she's going to attend the funeral because she loves me. But she's going to get so overcome with the thought of losing Albert, that she's going to have to leave. She's crying, she's in tears, but she's going to go to the house and get that meat block.
You better write her name on it. You better write her name on it.
This is the last one from Lala.
Oh,
Life is no better if we worry. Life is no better if we hurry.
Oh, that's so true.
Boy,
We all
Lala,
do
you
that.
are a smart woman.
And why do we all do that?
You know, worrying is normal. Most people, they develop it as a habit, I reckon. But the things we worry about, most of them never happen.
That's right.
Well, that is true.
Most of them never even happen.
Yeah.
And so what good did it do you to worry? It gave you an ulcer.
Oh no, it don't do you any good. Yeah.
Did
Gives an
you,
ulcer.
did you know, this is something I picked up somewhere along the way.
From the archives, right?
I shouldn't have used that word, should I? The evolutionists might be right. You know what the evolutionists believe? Maybe there is something to this idea of evolution.
I don't think
Maybe people did descend from lower animals.
No.
The evidence is against the church. For church folks are often seen as stubborn as mules,
No.
sly as a fox, busy as bees, spreading gossip, blind as a bat to the world's needs,
Oh, me.
eyes like a hawk.
Wow, I didn't realize we had so many sayings with animals in it.
They're eager as a beaver about a bazaar, but lazy as a dog about prayer meeting. This must be a Baptist.
Mean as a snake.
This must be a Baptist church. Mean as a snake when things don't go their way, but gentle as a lamb when they need the pastor's aid. Noisy as crows for the church to advance. The slowest snails in visiting the unchurched. Many are night owls on Saturday night, but bed bugs on Sunday morning. Slippery.
That's pretty good.
Slippery as eels on Sunday nights, and scarce as hen's teeth on Wednesday night. Hens don't have any teeth.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
That was pretty good. I didn't know it was going to be like a joke. That was pretty good.
Well, I didn't mean it for a joke. Candy corn is getting close to Halloween.
Yeah, it is. Real
And,
close, real close.
Candy is a big Halloween item. I don't know what is going to happen this year. We're not going to have trunk or treat at First Southern Baptist Church. Last year, in the years preceding that, we would have as many as 2,000 kids line up and come and get candy, popcorn, apples, whatever we gave away. We would have, Patricia helped me one year. I don't remember what we gave away at our booth, but it had a different booth and people would just line up. But we had someone at the door giving every person that came in a tract on how to be saved.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But candy corn, 35 million pounds are made each year of candy corn. 35
we eat
million
about
pounds.
100 pounds of it.
I don't like it.
I love it.
Do you?
That's 9 billion pieces of candy corn.
Especially the one made out of honey. The one that's made, you get the one made out of honey and it is good.
That's enough candy corn to circle the moon 20 times.
That's crazy.
It was originally called chicken feed because it looks like
It does look like it.
like corn.
It
That's the reason
does.
they call it
It
candy.
does. That's
Milton Hershey is the man that started the Hershey Candy Corporation. And in 1899, he's the one that came up with the first milk chocolate candy bar.
I do like milk chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate, but I do like milk chocolate candy
And he
bars.
came up with the Hershey Kisses at the same time.
Well, he ended up being a very wealthy man then, I
The
guarantee
number
it.
one selling candy bar in the world is Snickers.
I did not know that.
Snickers. And I don't snack, but if anybody gives me a Snicker candy bar, I'll eat it. Listen to this. We spend $33.6 billion on candy every year.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Because you've got
That's amazing.
You've got Valentine,
Yep.
you've got Easter,
Yeah.
and you've got Halloween, and you've got Christmas.
Well, no wonder. No wonder.
And
then,
listen,
really.
let me complicate that a little bit for you. I went to the food show in Knoxville every year that I worked for Goodlet's.
Mm-hmm.
I had to buy the candy for each one of those seasons at one time.
Oh, wow.
I had to know what my needs were for each of those seasons and place my order in advance.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
I can believe that, though. I mean, I didn't realize that much was sold, but I'm not really surprised.
Okay, Walgreens Pharmacy.
All right.
Are you familiar
Very
with Walgreens?
popular pharmacy. Yeah.
But where's one closest by?
Dunlap.
Dunlap has a Walgreens.
Mm-hmm. In Dayton.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude, but this article says 240,000 Americans would be out of work if Charles R. Walgreens, if it had not been for his middle finger. Listen, he was a teenager in Dixon, Illinois.
The bird finger.
That is, isn't it? This is back in 1890.
Oh, wow.
And he worked in a shoe factory.
Okay.
And one day his hand got caught in a stitching machine and it severed the top joint of his middle finger. And he ended his hope for a career in sports. That's what he wanted to do with his life.
Oh, okay.
So the doctor, when he went to the doctor, he said to Charles, I'm going to give you an alternative path since you wanted to be a sports figure. Why don't you try pharmacy? Walgreens has a job down here for a pharmacist's apprentice, and it pays $4 a week. So that's what he did.
Which that back then, I guess that was good money. That's laughable now.
But then when he took the job, they fired him because he forgot to shovel the snow. So when they fired him in 1901, he opened his own pharmacy.
Okay.
And so he said, if you don't like it, let somebody else shovel your snow. I'm going to build my own drugstore. And so in 1929, he had 397 stores.
Gosh.
Started with one store in 1901.
Right.
Today, it is the second largest pharmacy chain after CVS. They fill more than 1.1 billion prescriptions a year.
Lord.
1.1 billion?
He showed them, didn't he?
Yeah. Get my finger caught in a stitching machine.
Yeah.
Chapstick.
He flipped on the bird in a sense.
The tube of chapstick.
Chapstick, okay.
Egyptians used beeswax. The American Frugal Housewife book back in the 19th century said to use earwax.
Ooh.
So Charles Brown Fleet didn't invent lip balm, but in the 1890s he combined wax with petroleum jelly, camphor, and aromatic oils, and chapstick is still with us today.
Yeah, he come up with the right.
He also came up with Fleet's enema. But the packaging.
Wow, talking about two different things.
That chapstick tube is still the same after 100 years.
Well, I guess it's another saying for you here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, I guess that's good. I guess that's good advice. Okay.
I see the. Oh well.
You want me to tell some jokes?
Of course, of course.
Well, I figured you would.
What would virology be without jokes, Papa? Come on.
It'll probably be on the back burner.
Did Miss Tina Brewer ever answer what state she's from? I'm so sorry, Tina. It's just left me.
Okay.
But maybe she'll put it on there, Darryl.
I was looking.
Today, the guy that I like took me to the Cavaliers game. That'd be Cleveland.
Okay.
At the game, they have a Jumbotron, and they do a thing where they show couples and have them kiss.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like
A
that.
lot of places probably do that.
The camera goes on us, so I go into kiss mode, and he turns and says, "Not in this lifetime."
Oh.
The entire stadium got to see me being rejected by my friend that I like.
Man. That'd be embarrassing. That'd be embarrassing.
I would not embarrass you, honey. Today, I realized after turning in my resume for over 100 job openings in the past month, that the resume I'd been submitting does not have my phone number on it. How are they going to contact me after 1 month?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get a job that way, folks.
Today,
these are some good punchlines, aren't they?
Today, a brand new cocktail dress costs $300.
Wow.
Matching peep-toe heels cost $100. Getting my hair done at the salon, $80.
Right.
Treating myself to a manicure, pedi, $50. When finally meeting the guy I've been chatting online with for 2 months, I found out he's my cousin. That'd be disappointing.
All that work for nothing.
What's a mani-pedi?
Pedicure would be your fingers.
Oh.
Manicure would be your fingers. Pedicure would be your feet.
Yeah.
So she got the whole bit.
She went all out just to go out with her cousin.
I've never had either.
No, me neither. Have you?
About a month ago, I went.
They say it feel good.
with my wife, thinking she's just going to get her fingernails done one Saturday. We were down in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
She says, "Oh, you got to get this done." I'm like, I know. She says, "No, you got to do it." No, it was $60 for her fingers.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
And she just got the gel. She didn't get the big long fingernails and stuff. She just got them, done. And for my feet. And it was most awesome thing. My feet still feel better. Isn't that weird and gross at the same time?
I may have to try it.
I tell you what,
man.
I'm a man's man, and it was awesome.
A lot of men
It was awesome.
Now. This is the last one.
Okay.
Today I was a test administrator for a history class, and the class was taking a test. About halfway through, I noticed one kid had a small piece of paper in his hand. I ran up the road, grabbed his test paper, and ripped it into 4 pieces.
You need these.
Then I took the note from him, and the note said, "I believe in you, Mom."
Ooh.
What would you do?
I don't really know on that one. I don't know.
I would give him 100 on his test, regardless of what he made.
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
Maybe they knew if they was done though there.
That's it for Albertology.
For good old Albertology. Let's see. I'll remind radio listeners again before we go, folks. Lusk Community Center is hosting a big country breakfast tomorrow, so if you want to go out to that will be from 6:30 to 10 a.m. And also, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. Take Cliff Fowler at Ember's Ice Cream Shop some toys, canned goods. It's for a really good cause. This year is the 5th Santa Sack. It's any Thursday, Friday, or Saturday in November. You can bring any canned good or boys or girls new unwrapped toy and receive a free regular ice cream cone of your choice.
I'm getting my ice cream. We took him 2 bicycles.
Did you? Yeah, so man, that gives
I'm getting my free ice cream.
Cliff.
You only get a half a gallon.
No, that's free time on those days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but it goes through the month of November, folks.
That is tremendous.
That is.
Oh, it is a good thing. They've been doing it for a long time.
This is the 5th
5
annual.
years.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, a cone of cream that I used to get for a nickel, you don't get it for a nickel anymore. What did it cost? $1 a scoop?
No, it's more than that, I think.
More than that?
Yeah, it's not.
I'm just saying they're not giving away a freebie.
They're not.
No.
They're giving something nice.
Oh, and it says in the toy pickup will be on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which would be December.
And that
3rd,
helps
4th,
local
and 5th.
kids.
Yeah.
It's all local kids. This is one of 2 charities for that. The Sheriff's Department does the Toys for Tots, and we'll be having information on that, I'm sure, anytime. Both of those do really, really well each year. So this is important. Go help them out, folks. Help them out.
Something about kids and toys, they go together.
They go together. They go together.
One year, all I got for Christmas was a book, and I was so disappointed. I told Mother. I told Mother.
I've been bummed out too on that.
And the next year, I got a rubber football. Let me tell you, that rubber football stayed around for years and years and years. Thank you, Mom.
The book must have worked because all you do is read, Papa. That's all you do.
He got you on that one. He got you on that.
I haven't said a word.
He can't. He reads constantly. Well, thanks for joining us
That's so
today.
good for you.
It is.
Make a man out of you.
Well, thanks for joining us today, folks. Thanks for listening to us right here on WUAT Radio and watching us on Facebook Live and also right here on Channel 18 Valley TV. We'll see you guys next week for another episode of the Albert and Billy Show. So long, folks.
Brought to you by Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, your full-service telecommunications provider right here in the Sequatchie Valley.